Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and yes, Will Smith has resigned from the Academy. He says he's heartbroken, and we're going to get through that statement and my thoughts on that next week. But there's another story that hit out that I just couldn't wait on. Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock, just went in hard on Will and Jada over this incident. He was doing a stand-up show over the weekend, I guess it was Friday night. He did this and at a festival he was hosting. And man, I gotta say, it's nice to see a brother standing up and talking smack when he knows Chris really can't just yet. I want to play this clip here from the set. Here's Tony Rock on his brother and the Oscars incident.
Oh, we on pop for the rest of the year. Let's set some ground rules right now, y'all. Let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a f***ing problem with, you got one mother***ing option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage, this ain't the mother***ing Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit but these motherfucking hands. Oh, we on pop the rest of the year. Every time you see me do a show, pop. I ain't want to start the show like that. You gonna hit my motherfucking brother? Cause your bitch gave you a side eye? Oh, it's a lot of rock brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of rock brothers. It's 10 of us. Oh, you about to see all the rock brothers. You gonna be like, I ain't even know that was a rock brother. That a rock brother? That's a rock brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just wanna let y'all know that shit ain't gonna ride. I don't got a lot of shit to lose. Some more gonna have me on the tour regardless. Y'all might never see me on TV again, but now with that said, Riley, how y'all?
Now, look, that's how you start a show. That'll definitely help. But seeing him stand up for his brother, I got to say that's commendable. That's how it should be. Look, I don't think Chris can speak out as much as he probably wants to right now, is what I'm only guessing. So it's nice to see his brother stepping up to help, take some of the burden off, because I can't imagine Chris isn't at home wanting to comment on some of this, but he can't. Now, sorry, it's annoying me. I fixed my browser there. Something else that our team found, thanks to my amazing headline team, but what was interesting is Chris Rock, apparently in his memoir, or his book or whatever, I guess it was an article, something he did about, revealed, he's revealed he's been therapy over bullying, etc., but also and help managing his nonverbal learning disorder that he has. And the more I've sort of looked into Chris Rock and what's going through, I feel bad. I feel bad what happened to him given his history, etc. This was, here it is, a Hollywood Reporter article, fair amount of therapy to help him with the issues that he's gone through, personal child trauma, etc. But he also has a newly diagnosed learning disorder. After a friend suggested that Rock might have Asperger's syndrome and autism spectrum disorder, he went in for 9 hours of cognitive testing in an interview. After Rock was diagnosed with a nonverbal learning disorder, NVLD, which affects his ability to read nonverbal social cues, he explains. And all I understand are the words, he said, which sometimes causes him to take things too literally and to think in all or nothing mindset. By the way, all of those things are really great for writing jokes, Rock says. They're just not great for one-on-one relationships. He's now doing 7 hours of therapy a week to manage his NVLD and is realizing just how much of an impact the condition has had on him in his life. I'd always just chalked it up to being famous, he explains. Anytime someone would respond to me in a negative way, I'd think, whatever they're responding to, something that has to do with who they think I am. Now I'm realizing it was me. A lot of it was me. Learning disorders, including NVLD, affect the way people process information. Although many people with learning disorders are diagnosed in childhood, that's not the case for everyone. Even among those who are diagnosed as kids, it's not unusual for them to go undiagnosed with a deal of symptoms like difficulty reading, writing, interpreting social cues on their way on their own, well, for a while before getting tested It doesn't mean low intelligence, just means how you sort of interact with things. And so, yeah, look, I didn't know about this, but just shows like he's got a lot of, add to that the bullying he's talked about in his life, which I don't know if you guys have ever looked this up. I had it here and it just closed by accident. But he's been through a lot, man. And when there's a bunch of these surface clips. Here it is, another one. He met with his child Bill years before the Oscar slap. I told him to take care. He was kind of ashamed, and I gave him just a quick look like, hey, man, I hope you're doing well, he said to his childhood, Bully. I got to be careful on the words. God, it's gotten so much harder, guys, to try and just tell you things. I was doing a movie a couple years ago. One of my guys was working security on the movie. A guy who literally one day at school turned me upside down and shook the money out of my pockets, he said on the Howard Stern show. Rock said his former was kind of ashamed upon coming across Rock in the present, but Rock just gave him a quick look like, hey, man, hope you're doing well, take care, and kept it moving. I didn't get him off the set, get him fired. His sin has punished him, Rock told Howard Stern. The comedian went on to say that the man could have been my friend. He could have been in the trailer with us watching The Godfather. The fact he had to go through that whole day, watch me walk around. I was directing the movie, and watch me be me in all my glory and be so close to me, but yet so mother effing far. I didn't have to do anything. That's a good response, man. That's a good response. A lot of people would want to just, get him all out there, but no, the fact that he was able to process that, look, it shows a lot of growth on Chris Rock's part, and why I think a lot of us really are calling him the hero in this situation, because he has been so mature and adult about it. And Will Smith, look, we're going to talk more about this next week, I'm sure, during one of our lives. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, smash that like button, and leave a comment down below. I want to get your thoughts on this still. But Will Smith, man, he's a real deal. Blockbuster actor, good actor, well-deserved for King Richard. He deserved, excuse me, he deserved that statue for that role. It's a great role if you haven't seen it. And it's just so sad. He's been fighting his whole career to become a serious actor, to find those roles, to push for him. He gets that statue finally, and now every time he looks at that statue, he's got to remember all of this. Look, I got to say, it's heartbreaking. It is. I understand why he's heartbroken, but he took so long to do the right things. And in this industry, man, it's so fake. It's full of so many phonies and just charlatans and so many weirdos. And Hollywood, man, they just enable so much bad behavior that he got caught. His ego got ahead of him, and it's good to see him sort of take these steps. However, him resigning is is more heroic than him being banned. So, of course, he waited until he realized there's no other options to go. There have been a lot of people in the Academy who were like, Will, you got Whoopi Goldberg included. A lot of people are like, dude, you got to go. The hypocrisy, though, of Whoopi Goldberg. Anyway, but I digress. It was very clear throughout the week that Will was speaking to a lot of these people privately and in these meetings, and he knew the writing was on the wall. So what does he do? He resigns. So, yeah, good on him for resigning, but kind of a way to do it where he still gets to be the winner. Curious what your thoughts on all this, and what do you think of Tony Rock stepping up and really standing up for his brother? I say good on Tony. That's what a brother should do. If Chris can't get out there, at least Tony Rock can be out there on all these shows talking about it as much as he wants to. Let me know what you think. We'll be back with more content here on the channel, and obviously back on live during the week. Tune in around noon o'clock. Tune in weekdays around noon every day here. I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. Good night, everybody.